I am at the Salt City Horror Fest in Syracuse, New York. I'm sitting at the Vegan Zombie booth, selling cookbooks, t-shirts, hoodies, all the good stuff. And there's 8 movies going on. We are on movie number 4. Clockwork Orange. I just got some food imported from Strong Hearts Cafe. We have a few movies to go, so let's do a virtual tour and see all the vendors in the lobby. Colleen, tell us about what you do.
Well, I do digital artwork for the movies that we do on 35mm over at the Palace, and been doing it for about 6 years now. I'm working with them, and it's a good gig.
So that's pretty much what we're working with here. We have all these vendors. Just kidding, only like 5. What's up?
Hello.
What do you have there?
Right there. Vegan gum.
Are you 12? I'm chewing my vegan gum. I'm hanging out here with Oliver Robbins.
Hello there, everyone.
And if you're not familiar with him, he was in Poltergeist. Tell us a fun fact about making that movie.
On that movie, I was terrified pretty much by everything. I was attacked by clown dolls, I was attacked by trees, I was attacked by corpses. So I pretty much the gamut of the undead that came after me on that film, I think. And I'm really proud to say I survived. You know, it's funny, that's where I actually learned to love making film. Mr. Spielberg gave me a Super 8 camera at the end of production and said, go off and make films. And he became my tutor, and I began making Super 8 claymation movies. My first movie was called Dave Pack Beneath the Earth.
Where can we find these movies?
What?
Where can we find the movies?
That actually is nowhere to be found right now. I have to get on the internet now eventually.
Okay.
And it was my very first film when I was 8 years old. My other films I made as a grown-up, I graduated USC Film School, and I've written like Hallmark Channel movies, and you can get that on DVD now on Amazon. And a lot of my other films are like on Netflix.
Awesome. Name a Netflix movie so our viewers can watch one.
You can. I believe right now you can get Man Overboard, or another epic comedy I directed was called Wild Roomies too. And you can Google them, and I think they'll probably come up too.
And tell me how it was working with Steven Spielberg.
He's a master filmmaker too. And I loved working with Toby, and both of them, it was such a joy because they really understood how to work with children. They're very patient, and they made it feel like a game. And they made it a very fun environment to actually work on this production.
My friend wanted to know, the biggest part that tormented her of that movie was the tree and your braces.
Yes, I think those tap into everyone's childhood fear. You know, the tree scene took around 3 weeks to do. They were all practical effects. They had no CGI at all at that time. And you had multiple trees. You had like 4 or 5 different trees. One that looked tall, one that was like eating me, one with the arms. And it was so tedious. I mean, it took 2 weeks to do. They had a stunt coordinator that said, we're going to shoot sugar glass at your face, cover up. And as a kid, I just loved it because it was just like summer camp for me, too. It was never like painful or anything. And it was just Toby, really, you know, Toby Hooper doesn't say a lot when he's directing you. But when he does say, you really have to listen because it's critical in terms of what you're supposed to learn in terms of performance. And he was just a great director to work with, especially as a kid. His level of patience, and it was just, I was honored to be able to work on that movie with those guys.
And we traded shirts. I gave him a vegan zombie shirt, and here, do you want to hold that up?
And we have a Bluto's pool construction company. And if you know the movie, this was the name of the guy who owned the construction company that was putting the pool in the backyard, which ended up having the bodies in it. But you really have to know the movie so well to know it was Bluto. And here it is.
And it's all mine.
And please enjoy. And I love cooking. I love to cook too.
What's your favorite kind of thing? Do you cook anything vegetarian or vegan?
I like to. You know, I don't know anything about cooking vegetarian, but I want to learn. So I think I'm going to have to look up your site and start doing recipes because my goal is this year to be very healthy. You know, and I love to cook. I love to be creative in the kitchen. So it'd be wonderful to use, you know, vegetarian ingredients.
Well, you know what? Do you have like a Facebook page or an Instagram or anything like that?
I do. It's Ollie Guy on Twit for my my Twitter account too, and I'm just Oliver Robbins on Facebook. So you can find me there and add me and talk to me about anything like vegan recipes or whatnot.
I just happen to have a cookbook. We have a cookbook, and I'm gonna give you one of those, and you pick out your best recipe, make it whenever you want, and post it on your page and tag us.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right,
I'm gonna
cool.
give it my best shot. So if it doesn't look pretty the first time, you have to forgive
fine.
me.
It's fine.
But I'm gonna eat it no matter what. I'm sure it'll be great.
Okay, cool.
I'm going to cook one of these special dishes. I'm not sure which one, but it will be posted to Facebook. And I'm not promising it's going to be pretty, but it will be on there.
Is there anything you want to say?
Well, if I can shamelessly promote, key tags are us. We make these horror movie inspired key tags. We have an Overlook, Motel Hell. We have 34 variations now. We even have something that's inspired from Bates Motel, Fight Club. And you can find all these nifty horror movie and pop culture key tags at keytagsareus.com. And thank you for putting up with my shameless promotion.
That's awesome. All right, well, it was nice meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too.
Have a good rest of the Horror Fest.
Oh, thank you so much. Dude.
All
Have
right.
a good night.
Take care.
Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Well, here I am. I got a little tired, so I took a little nap in the coffin. And we're closing out the Horror Fest. So I hope you guys liked it, and we'll see you guys in the next vlog.